over this, and then we'll kind of go over some of the MC, especially the group of MC stuff. So,
right.
Slide. I think you got going on. Let me do introduction. What's up? I'm about to get ready to do streaming.
Oh yeah.
For next Buckeye event.
Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while.
Oh, you always more than welcome to look at versus call. We're gonna be talking about this, so you're probably in the right place. See if you want.
Right.
If you want to jump in this event, you know you can hear the rules and stuff. See if you want to.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while.
Going, and I think I got the volume so people can hear us. What this? I don't know why. Okay, that's the share screen. Got it. Okay, looking at too many things. People can hear me talking now. They can hear us, so we gotta be more civilized. All right, here we go, team.
I mean, you don't have to be,
Right.
but they probably would appreciate it.
Right, I understand, but here we are, Team Buckeye and Friends. For our yearly event, this is gonna be our 5th annual. That means we've been doing this for at least 5 years. We might catch up to Upper Deck sooner or later if they don't respond with a closing message, but there's still a lot of verses to be played.
That's right.
So I guess I got to introduce us. So of course me, David D. Robbins, and then my man Tevon. You want to introduce yourself, or?
Yeah, it is Tevon, the last midwinter champion Cambo, aka the Black Knight. half of the plot twisters and Buckeye official Buckeye and friends. So what's happening, people?
Midwinter this weekend. Ain't crazy that we got there. I mean, since you've been playing Fresh, you've been midwinter every year, right?
That is a fact. I went every time. So
And here we are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I feel like I should be playing versus, so
Right.
this is right on time.
Right. So I want to recap some of the previous yearly events because I don't want to forget our past, you know. So I'm just gonna briefly talk.
Here.
I'm gonna briefly talk about the previous events and who won them, and then we'll get going all in with the next event starting later on this month. So the first format was called the Buckeye Format Madness. Like it's called Format Madness, but basically everybody drafted a format because you didn't play in this one. This was before you.
No. Yeah, it was before my time.
So everybody drafted a format. So like we took some of them out, but like somebody would draft like Life is Too Short. Mm-hmm. And they would have to build a deck in that format, and then they would play against somebody who played in a Singularity deck. And build in that format.
Do you remember what format he had?
I know John had Big Apple. I want to say he played John in the final. I'm pretty sure it's in the. I keep all this stuff log, of course.
Not to put you on the spot.
No, right, yeah. I know I got a big archive section too. I got so many. Let me see if I could. I'm trying to think. Who did he? Pool play, Karnak, sign up. Yeah, I got. I'm trying to think. Who did the Modern Band Top Cut? Here you go, rosters. I think I hear. So he had. So I'm glad. So he had Life is Too Short.
Okay, yeah, Life is Too Short.
He had Life is Too Short, and he played John Phillips in the final, who had Big Apple. I forgot the MC played, but he went. And after this point, whenever you won a format, you got to name the next event.
Okay.
So the second year, Buckeye present. I had better. So this is funny. Patrick apparently a fan of A Liar. So this was a line from that. And this one, did you play in this one? Or was this before?
I did play in this one.
Okay, so in this one, you drafted the two MCs, and them were the only two MCs you were going to play against this entire event. So basically, you were trying to draft the worst MCs because your opponent had to pick one of those two to play you with.
You know what? Maybe I didn't play in this one. I don't remember that.
I'm looking. Let me see.
That's the interesting concept.
You did. You played with Cyclops and She-Hulk from Civil War.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
I had Mayor Wilkerson and Eagle. Did I play in the first one? I don't think I played in the first one. I think we just had the right number. The second one though, I did play in that. Because I forgot somebody got it, but Earl ended up winning that one. His two MC. He played against Vern. He had Black Widow and Fing Fang Foom. And Vern had the Perkinism and Rachel Summers. But we let Vern name it since Earl was a judge.
Right.
So Earl named the next one. So that take us to You Gonna Do Me Like That.
Classic.
Speaking of being winner,
we gotta say it right. You gonna do me like? You gonna do me like?
So
for those that were there, it was a great story and a great event.
So in this event, what was this? Oh, you had the two MCs on the field. Well, yeah, you had two MCs at the same time, right? Yes.
Yep.
So you had the two MCs. PJ won this. I forgot who he made it to the finals against. It might have been you. No, you lost in the semi, but you were close. It was either you or Earl.
No, it was either Earl or Vern, I think. No, It wasn't Vern.
No. But either way, PJ won it.
Yeah.
He had Banshee, Carnage, and Venom, Defender type, and Miss Marvel.
Yep.
But PJ won that, so he named the next one with the Dream Up Team Up, and that way we pick the pieces and build the team.
Right. That was really fun. Because I know I felt like I was connecting Voltron when you were building your deck.
Right.
But I know I had a really fun deck. I don't even know how I lost. I can't remember. Yes, I do. I don't want to talk about it.
Where we picked. Okay, so and then finally and your brother won that.
By the skin of his teeth.
And who did he play? I forgot who he played in the final for that as well. Because we had Pooh play in these recent ones, so with Pooh play, there's so much going on.
Right, it was a lot.
But he won it,
It was all fun versus.
So then he named our current format the King Karnak Invitational. Nobody's cheering right now.
Listen, that brother had one good luck. What is it? Running luck with Karnak, and now he about to get him tattooed.
But let's get to the rules and stuff. We joked around enough, let's get to the rules. So basically, sign up is up until the draft, which is Tuesday the 27th this month at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, real people time.
That's right.
I think other people in different time zones, but it don't really matter. Just know Eastern Standard Time, and you can live a good life. It of course going to be in the Discord. We playing it, but basically, we're gonna do this almost like a fighting game is the best way to put it, right? Like a Capcom versus Marvel versus Capcom type. And stream, tagging in the MC. So, but you'll have an MC duel you playing with each game, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun.
So the draft, it's Tuesday. The draft is Tuesday. Tuesday is still the 27th. So that was definitely a typo
we
there.
trying to see if you're paying attention.
Right.
You trying to see if they're paying attention.
So Tuesday, if you show Thursday, you're gonna be picking from some leftovers. So basically, for the draft,
you show Thursday, you can have a list.
Right.
And somebody gonna tell you who's playing.
So you'll be drafting 4 MCs and a spot in which pool you're gonna play you in. So like I say, it's gonna be pool play that go to Single Elimination Tournament. You don't have to be present at the draft. The judge could draft for you, so forth. Player, like I say, you could provide a list. It's the normal draft stuff, snake draft, blah, blah, blah. We drafted by Buckeye ranking. I think that sums it up, right?
Yeah.
Let's get to
don't be like Ralph Purcell. Know the format you're drafting for before you complete the draft.
Because it's very important. We only drafted Buckeye rank 1 MCs for this event.
Mm-hmm.
And we getting there
if you
now.
haven't seen those videos, go back and watch them.
So brief overview. So player will start with 2 Buckeye 1 characters. So we'll just say level rank 1 MCs, however you call it. But basically me and Vern ranked all the MCs. And we called it the Buckeye ranking. And so you could go to the Discord, see the one. We'll go over the list towards the end of this. But it's like 230 MCs that fall in that category. So it's still a big pool of it.
Yeah, big, wide open.
So basically, when the game starts, you reveal your 2 MCs that you playing at the start of the game that are going to be on the field. So their starter game or starter deck thing all come into play. So like if they have an invention power, even if they start on the bench, you'll still have the inventions. Or if this is a Spider-Verse, they still have the Spider-Verse triggers, so on and so forth. The bench MC will move to the field. Okay, so one will start on the field, the other one will be on the bench. And we'll go over the power, but there's sometimes you can swap out your MC, but like I said, we'll talk more about that in the detailed rules. So you could play with MC from both universes. Actually, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to Jason for helping me edit his rules.
Yeah, Jason's the man for that one.
So yeah, he's moved a lot of this out. If y'all see me in my writing, y'all probably know it's not the greatest thing in the world. But so you can have a photo and an illustrated MC, but your 60 card deck had to be either all photo or all illustrated in most cases, unless you got Uwatu, and of course that the only one break the rules. So if you're playing a deck, a photo deck, you can't have like a space basic location because there's no basic space in photo.
Right.
The other so like it says on there, you must have at least one photo MC to play, and you gotta have at least one photo MC to play the photo deck, or one of your MC had to be illustrated. So if you have two illustrated MCs, you can't play a photo deck, and vice versa. Right. The other big thing: no neutral plot twist will be allowed in this tournament. So most of the neutral plot twists, I think, slowed down the game. That's the reason I chose to. So we played
like stall tactics.
Yeah, we played a couple test games of this, and even when you get beaten, you probably gonna play the turn like 12 or 13. These still gonna be long games.
Yeah, they can be longer unless you are using your the abilities that are built into the game. So that could help, but you're still, like you said, getting to turn 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, they're going to be longer games. Even in a blowout, the game's still going to go. So you'll get to play some late game stuff. Well, a lot of times you play this, you don't get to the late game, but you will be seeing the late game here. And like I said, to win, you must KO all the MCs. So you got to kick KO the one in play and the one on the bench. And any other one that's pop out the woodwork, like from the deck or other places.
Yeah, and I know some people may ask, just to go back to the neutral plot twist point, it does include inventions. If it's a neutral plot twist, it cannot be used
at all
in this tournament.
Right, at all. So let's move along. Brief overview. So I'm just gonna read this word for it. Probably be bad. Well, no, this is talking about after the game. So winner of each game will be able to force trade with their MC with one of their opponent's MC. So if you win, you have 4 MC, your opponent have 4 MCs. You could take any one of your MCs and trade with any one of their MCs. And then the loser, that new MC the loser getting, they could choose to keep that MC in their lineup, or they could drop that MC and pick another one from the pool within 24 hours. And the pool's just going to be first come, first serve.
Right.
Also, both players may drop one MC and pick up a new one from the pool within 24 hours after their game. So win or lose, you could drop an MC. So let's sum that up. If you win, you could drop one. You could trade your MC, or you could drop one of your MC and get a new one. And same with the loser.
Right.
Once the MC get dropped, nobody else will be able to pick them up. So the MC do not go back to the pool. They just disappear.
Yeah, they fizzle. They stuck in between the universes.
Right. And like I said, this event will be pool play followed by a single elimination tournament. So the drop in the trade will only happen during pool play. Once we get to the single elimination tournament, there will be no more forced trades or MC being dropped. So you got the pool play to get your lineup together. But once that comes to an end, you're locked in.
Well, and it's important to not wait until the last week to try and get all your games in too, because that pool might be dried up from MC. Right.
Yeah, people will figure things out. So moving along. Mm-hmm. So basically everything gonna be regular versus. So for the most part you're gonna be playing regular versus. But except there are going to be a few, we're going to call them moves. We're going to have MC move lists. So your MC duo will have access to 4 moves. So when we mean your MC duo, that's the MC that either started on the field or started on the bench. If you have any new MC that you create, like if you use if you use the symbiote to create Venom or Karnak or one of those type, they don't count as one of the dual MC. If you get a Spider-Verse MC from your deck. They do not count, so they could never go to your bench. They'll just be on the field. But let's go over the moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So during the draw phase, so basically the cost. So you're gonna have to pay a cost to do any of these moves, and basically and just to let you know, when you exhaust a resource during this draw phase, well, during this phase, it's gonna be a small window between after the draw phase, but before the start of turn. So it's gonna be a very tight window. But these resources do not ready after you use them. So first you could tag in your other MC. So you exhaust one resource plus the MC level that's coming in. And so you'll swap MC. So let's just use 2 MC. Well, give me 2 decent MCs to pick from that.
Cyclops and Dr. Doom.
Okay, Cyclops and Dr. Doom. So you got Cyclops and Dr. Doom. So you got Cyclops on the field, Dr. Doom on the bench. Like I said, at turn 2, you decide I want to get Dr. Doom in. So after you draw your 2 cards, you can exhaust. Yeah, turn 2. After you have 2 resources on the field at least. So you exhaust a resource and you will exhaust another one. You could bring Dr. Doom in and Cyclops will go to your bench. But now you have 2 less resources you can use to recruit support characters. So it's still going to be a cost for this, but you get to draw, so you get to see what's in your hand before you make this decision. So it could be a turn that you didn't even have a character to play.
Right.
So it may be a good time to swap. So that's the thing.
That's how, that was important because the turn is going to start. You ready, recover, you draw your cards, and then, it's turn 3, but you only have 2 resources now. If you choose to bring in Dr. Doom, let's say Cyclops saying you want Dr. Doom to come in off the bench, you have to exhaust those 2 resources. Dr. Doom comes in, Cyclops goes to the bench, and then you enter your build phase. So when you play a resource or a location, you only have 1 recruit point.
Right. Yeah, because exhausted resources do not generate recruit points. But you can do everything else with those resources. So, and again, let me reset. Resources are face-down cards or face-up locations. Them are all considered resources. Mm-hmm. But you can still spend them resources to pay for superpowers, even if they're exhausted.
Right.
But you just can't recruit with them, and you can't climb those because they already been exhausted.
Right.
So the second move we got is called a team up, where you exhaust 3 locations and then equal to the level of the character you bringing in. So like I say, they both level 1, Cyclops and Dr. Doom. Like, I want a team attack here. So you by turn 4, you can pay 4 resources and you bring them both onto the field. So you'll have 2 MCs on the field, but of course, like I said, you have less to recruit with.
Yep.
And then at the end of the turn, you'll move either one. You get to pick. So once you do this, at the end of your turn, you get to the end of your turn, you get to move one of them back to your bench.
That me? Hold on 1 second.
1.
He said 1. See Jamil trying to get up in here. He must have. His ears must have been ringing when he heard Karnak.
He could walk from the bench.
That's right. He didn't pay his resources.
All right, let's move along.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have the super team up. This is gonna cost you 5 resources plus the MC level. This is the exact same as a team up, except the 2 MCs are in a relationship, and only the 2 that part of the main one and on the bench. So like if you get Spider First Friend, they all don't get to be in a relationship neither. We ain't doing no shuffle or nothing like that. But in the case if you have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur and Dr. Doom, then all 3 of them would be a relationship. Then we got some exceptions here and there, but
Right. Yeah, some of it's gonna look a little freaky, but it's all within the rules.
And like I said, they only in a relationship just to the end of the turn. So, like I said, basically what that means, they could attack together regardless of their team, and they can't get strike back when they team attacking with each other.
Right.
And then finally, the last move is the force swap out. So this is going to be more of a during combat power. So when you swing at one of those two MCs, you could force them out and force the one from the bench to come in. And basically, when you during combat, like you declare your attack, and during combat, you can play your 2 resources plus the level of the MC you forcing out, so the one that's on the field. So let's say level 1 Cyclops is out on the field, and you want to swing in. Didn't we say this was supposed to be +5?
We said for you to use that power, you have to be hitting the MC for at least 5 over what their defense is.
You know what? This is I think this is a long slide. I don't think this is the slide Jason sent me. Hold on. One moment. Because like I said, we updated this a lot. Jason probably like, them are not the updates I saw. I said.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is a way different, man.
Hey, we're going back through it then.
Yeah, like I said, that way because I didn't know how to save his to my thing. I mean, I could open it, but I couldn't save it. So my bad, Jason. Jason, like, man, that's not my man. They just making up stuff. They just put my name on stuff.
Right. I didn't do none of that.
They're talking about my editing and stuff. This is me. Okay, let's zoom back through this. Man, I did this while I was at work. Didn't read through it.
That's all right. Well, hey, more verses is better than less. So I'll take it.
Okay, so now let's.
So ignore the first however long of this video.
I mean, most of it still plays, but yeah, there's a few different things. So let's read through the way Jason got. My bad, Jason. You did so much hard. Like, I didn't do none of that. Don't give me credit for that. Take my name off of it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so the format. Kick things off with an MC draft. You build a deck with two MC or MC groups. So MC groups. So let me just. I want to point out who all the MC group is, so we know who they are. So the MC groups we referring to are going to be Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
The format of Kane. I mean, you start with one, but as they come in, they still group together. If one go to the bench, they all go to the bench.
Right.
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. And then the Ultron Patrick. They're the only 4 MCs that part of a group. Okay, let's move along. So, boy, everything we said, we could just read through this. So I'm just going to read.
Yeah.
Battle Wizard, a mashup of a versus 2 PCG and your favorite tag-in fighting game. Think Tekken Tag Fighting Marvel vs. Comics era. Tagging your second MC. Team up for double the MC power. Kick out opposing MC to pull in their partner. I mean, this is basically everything we said, but better.
Right.
Did you just say what I said, but better?
Hey, this is getting me excited about.
And then tournament format, pool play to qualify. Single elimination tournament, a qualifier to determine the tag champ. Okay. Draft detail. It's still Thursday, but that should be Tuesday. Still Tuesday. We talk about the draft enough. We don't need to go into that. Player will build a deck with 2 MCs from the Buckeye 1 MC group. Yeah, we talked about the deck. That was all good. Format game rule. At the start of the game, all players will reveal their MCs. After reveal, player 1 will choose which MC is in play and put the other one into the bench zone. We will talk about the bench zone again later. Typically, there will be 1 MC in the play zone and 1 in the bench zone. Though tag moves in MC that start with multiple, like Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, can alter this rule. Yes. When a player in play MC are KO'd, the bench zone MC are put into play at the start of their next turn. And then to win, you must kill all your opposing MCs. A player could only win by KO and MC. So none of that alt win stuff. Like, well, let's define alt wins.
Right.
So send to Kelly, that's an alt win. That's say you win the game. Maximus though, that actually swap out an MC. That is still an active MC. That is not that's considered you still got to KO him to win. So that is still good. Like if Valkyrie were legal, anything that do that force KO, I think there's an MC that does do that in the format. I forgot who. But when we look at the list, we'll look at that.
Yeah. If Dormammu was legal too, he would be good to go because he just wounds.
Right. So bench zone. So he going to great. Thank you, Jason. I was overworking for no reason. I paid all this money for this format and almost forgot you pulled up the wrong slide. My bad. Okay, bench
this
zone.
Is the work that Jason does.
Right. Bench zone. The bench zone is a new zone for this format only. One MC or MC group will start in this zone. MC power and modify are not active in this zone. I guess so. Yeah. So basically, I guess the best way to put it, if they had the zombie virus, they are not getting their wounds at the start of each turn that they on the bench.
Right.
They still have the zombie virus when they come back in, but it's just not active while they on the bench.
Right.
Enter this zone do not count as leaving play. Exit this zone to go into the play zone do not count as appearing. Both important points.
Yeah, this is not Magic and this is not Commanders entering and exiting the field. So,
and this zone do not count as removing from the game.
All right. It's basically just on timeout. They're literally on the bench.
Right. Right. They still watching from behind the fence or something.
Right. It's like when you're tagging in the fight. They're on the sideline. You can't see them on the screen, but they're there.
Like that dude behind the trees rubbing his hands together. Wait till I get in there.
Yeah.
Modify and counter remain on your character when they enter and exit this zone, but they are not active and do not count for power, ability, and play. The hunger virus we just talked about. And like I said, if a power is counting plus and minuses, they do not. Like if you play Terrax and double all the pluses, you don't count the pluses that's on the bench.
Correct.
If you're MC part of a group, all the pieces move together. So we talked about the 4 MCs that part of a group. So if any part of those go to the bench and come and play, they all go and come together. And you have to pay for all of them as well. When paying for cost to add or remove MC from the zone, you must pay the cost for all the MCs in that group. When you in-play MC, KO move all MC from the bench zone into play at the start of your next turn. You cannot add or remove MC from. So basically, new MCs that come into the game, like Spider-Verse and stuff, they can't go to the bench. But now, if your MC get, I guess we'll use like modified or swapped out. I won't say swapped out. What the best word to use when they get Maximus? When they get dethroned?
Yeah, they get substituted.
Yeah, when the MC itself gets substituted. So like a Maximus is a good example. Like the Doc Ock Spider-Man MC. Like you could on level 2, you could pay to turn him back into the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. He's still that same MC. He could go to the bench. But like if you're playing with Professor X, Lord have mercy on your soul. But if you do choose to play with him, and you graduate an MC or 2, they do not count. Kingpin if he take over control and become the MC, that's not a new MC because your MC is still on the field. He's just a support character now.
Right.
But yeah, so a lot of this stuff we may have to change on the fly. But right now, y'all get the idea. So every rule is not on here, but we do judge. Post game, the winner of each game may force trade with the opponent. We talked about that. Losing player can accept the trade, or they could swap out the MC for one in the pool. We talked about that. Each player could swap with another MC. There's no forced trade after pool play. We talked about all of that.
Yep.
Now let's leave Jason rules because Jason do so much better, so much better.
It's just gonna be cleaner.
Right. Just like a tag team fighting game, your MC had access to different tag moves. These moves do not count as power and cannot be turned off. Move 1 through 3 can be only acted at the end of the recovery phase, but before the start of the build phase.
So that's important because if you have an MC on the bench who has a level of condition that checks at the start of turn, and you bring them in between the recovery and build phase, they miss the trigger to gain a level XP.
Right. To activate this move, you must exhaust a specific number of resources. We talked about that. And then the level cost of the MCs that's coming in. So, do we need to talk about this again? I think we got the gist of this. And these rules are on the Discord as well, and you always can reach out if you have questions. But let's move on. So pool play, this is kind of what the pool play kind of gonna look like. So if we got 8 people, 8 to 10 people, there'll be 2 pools. Everybody gonna make the single elimination tournament. If you play all your games, you will get in the single elimination tournament. How we set that up, we'll talk more about that when we get there. Pool play will be from February 1st to March 8th. So you have almost 5 weeks to play 3 to 4 games. 3 to 5 games. But the key
More
thing,
than enough time.
But the key thing, if you have not played a game by the February 21st, you will be dropped from the event and all your NLC will be dropped and removed. So you got to at least play 1 game in 20 days.
Right.
You can't be like the last week trying to get all the games in and, forcing everybody into awkward scheduling and stuff. And not fun. No Jones could play. And you'll have at least, and then once we get to the single elimination, you'll have at least 8 days to play. So I think that got the gist of it. But let's go over the MCs. I think is going to be the important part of this.
Right. Yeah.
Let's look at some of these MCs. So,
now you got to think about different synergies too, since you got 2 MCs.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about most of these. I mean, no, we're not. That's a lie. We're gonna talk about some of these. So like I said, the group MC. So like I say, if you pay for these, if they both level 1 and they on your bench, you will have to pay at least 3 resources to bring both of them in.
Right. And you can't only bring one of them in because they're a duo.
Right. The only way you can bring one of them in is the other one is KO'd.
Right.
But they leave together, they go. So like I say, also if the force out, if you try to force out, let's just say you try to force out Devil Dinosaurs and you got less defense, you will still have to pay the 2 resources plus 2 level because you got to pay for both of them leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will force
even if they're face down.
Right. Kane, as they come in, like I said, to make them leave and come in, it's gonna cost a little bit more. But I think this is gonna be an interesting one for this format.
It is. Because you got to think about when that trigger goes off for looking for the Lokes to bring the next one out.
Right. Because you can only do it 3, 6, 9, and 12.
12, right.
So after 12, you can do how you like, but before then, you gotta figure it out. Pay close attention.
Yep.
Because I think during your build phase, you get to pick, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So
you just pick one from the pile. Yeah. Right.
And like I said, Kane had to be on the field. He can't be on the bench and you pick another one to come out. No. Quicksilver, Scar Wizard, I think they Devil Dinosaur.
Yep.
Finally, the Ultron, the more you get, the more expensive you're going to be to keep him out there.
Right.
Or to get out. All right, let's go through the rest of the ones. So the rest going to be alphabetical order. I think he'll be interested in this format, but his partner thing going to give him a little trouble.
Yeah.
He probably be a starting MC. Because if you don't level him early, you probably ain't gonna level him at all.
Right. But if you do level him early, he's gonna be some trouble.
I like Ant-Man. I do like him. The giving everybody shrink, but like I said, he had to be. Yeah, I like him because you could kind of wait and bring him in later. He might be coming off the bench type MC.
Right. After the team is already assembled, so he could level.
After you get your Fantastic Four in your hand, you'll be able to level him pretty quickly. And the start of your fourth turn.
Yep.
I think he'll be a late one to come off your bench.
I mean, he looked like he's already been beaten into submission for a fighting game on level 1.
But the
that
cool
picture
thing
ain't helping him. But
you could see when you had the zombie walls in your hand, then you could bring him in, and he'll level. So I mean, he'll be interested.
Mm-hmm.
He power creeped out.
I think so.
Interesting, but maybe power creeped as well, but still interesting.
Yeah. The chuckle says it all.
I always like Miss Mo, but she gonna lose her neutral plot twist, so I think she go down a little bit, but he always gonna be interested.
Especially with this one though.
Right. And remember, uniqueness still plays, so the MC coming off the bench always going to KO a character with the same name they on the field as well.
Right.
So uniqueness still play even though you got them on the bench. Yeah, I mean, Spider-Verse, you get extra MCs. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about.
So just to clarify, those 3 MCs you just saw are all the same MC, so you can't partner them up as a duo.
Right. Did I put that wrong? I don't know, but if so,
well, you did it, but I mean, uniqueness spreads like that. All 3 of those are Miles Morales.
Right.
So you can't have 2 Miles Morales as a duo.
Right. Right. Yeah. So I'll put that in the rules. If I'll just say it out loud, but I make sure to point that out or no during the draft. She gonna be interesting, but we'll see.
She's definitely interesting.
A-Train, Bomb Nation.
Damn dirty. You could try.
Yeah.
I've not seen her work. I know people have tried, but she is
he's a good one. I think he's gonna be a real good one.
Especially in this format.
And you get the agendas with him.
Yep.
You get an agenda.
Oh yeah, the agendas pile. Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
depends on when you level.
No matter. Yeah.
It's just trash on trash on trash.
I just think there are too many negatives being passed around for him to be good anymore.
He could just get sniped, and with the 5 health ain't helping.
Right, so. Yeah. He get level 2, you put negative on him. When he come back down, he die. He wounds, so yeah.
Yep. He will be waiting to die when he come out.
I really like this MC. He don't seem. I think yeah.
I think he's gonna be sneaky.
Right.
Always good.
And then the team having the Spider-Frame logo is just awesome.
Yeah.
Making all your equipment playable. There's a lot of equipment nowadays.
And I want to point out that it says this game, so even when he's not on the field, you can still play the equipment because he set that modifier for the entire game.
Right.
So that something like that can't be turned off.
Right. He may have some.
He's definitely gonna have some game. Thing is, you'll still be able to use those face-down resources, but he's gonna have game for sure.
I mean, he could hack somebody, but you can just. I mean, it's still gonna last the same amount of time. So I mean.
Yeah, but the thing that's sneaky about him is he can hex them and then use that to kick somebody out. Right. Because he brought him back down to level 1.
Right, just if he was a little stronger, but he'll have big friends on the field by then.
That's a fact.
I mean, you have the Wrecking Crew, so that's the thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
You can put Wrecking Crew in deck with another MC is a big thing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might be good just to put the Wrecking Crew in your deck. I don't even care about him.
Wrecking Crew out. Yep.
I like this MC, but we still haven't got to see him in action.
Yeah, we haven't, but he's got the best team in the business, so he can make it work.
Power creep may have creeped him, but he still got some game.
Yeah.
She may be past her prime as well.
I think so.
Yeah, there's somebody you want to make work, but he never does. And he's just bad.
He's very bad.
I'm just gonna
And
be.
he look like he's shoplifting where he hopping that fence. He's bad.
Inside secret, he do not clear that fence. He falls on it and spears himself. He's that bad. He do not clear that fence. His cape get caught on it. He just hanging there by his cape method.
That's not even a cape. That's just a trash bag. He's wearing a trash bag.
Oh man,
he's out of here.
With the rope tying it together.
Yeah.
You got the rope. I got the rope. I got the rope right here.
Wearing socks. Them ain't even boots. Them was just socks he painted black.
I do not like this CLC if you haven't known. But I like what she could do. You could.
Yeah. She can get busy.
Yeah, and this is an intriguing one. Maybe his time.
Yeah, you could set it up to where he can get busy.
So I do like him because we could manipulate around his drawing ability when he level 2.
That's true.
You could sub him out. Well, you could. Well, he'll be in there, but yeah, you could figure out. Buffy's still Buffy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to just kind of go through this
You got
quickly.
some renditions of Bullseye that are good.
Yeah.
Cable
gonna be interesting if you rewind time.
Yeah.
Because let's see. That's all MC in the equipment encounter. Yeah. So the bench. I don't think this affects because I just had to read the words on it.
Oh yeah, the bench. Yeah, because the bench wouldn't be considered in place, so that wouldn't have nothing.
Well, like I said, it's still nothing would change. Even if they was, you still, you shuffle your cards and everything. So
right,
and none of the cards are not. Yeah, so yeah, he been power creeped out since set 2.
So go back to that 1 second. I do. I guess I do have.
Okay.
How would you do it if you Nope, it wouldn't even matter. Never mind.
Right.
I was gonna say the what is the symbiote equipment, but you can only put that on supporting characters. You can't put it on mains.
Right. Yeah.
The one that says it doesn't come off.
Right. Yeah. So
that doesn't even matter. Yeah.
She's gonna be interested in.
She is. She'll get a chance to work.
I mean,
I always. You need a calculator whenever you play Century. That's why I never mess with her. Like, man.
I like that team stamp.
Yep. That'll get it done.
Cigarette
in most cases.
Man. Bring him in
Better
late.
than Black Cat.
There's some collar tech out there. Finally,
yes, there is. That is a good card. Colossus always gonna, my man, always gonna be able to punch through.
Mm-hmm. Colossus, Cosmo. I mean, taking away powers, yeah. Get him out there early. I mean, this is another late game presser. You can get your locations out there.
Right.
Pop it in, swap it in, and then just pay the 4. You on level 2.
Right.
I mean, she power creeped down in that, and what she's doing this is over expensive now. Like inflation is an MF now.
Yeah.
Paying 4 color for this, you're getting robbed.
You are getting robbed. The only good part of it is making the other player discard 4 cards, but everything else is not worth it.
But they get to choose the 4 cards.
Yeah, that's true.
For 4, you paying 4
and
locations.
More the next, yeah.
I don't think he ever been good this one. I don't think anybody ever played with him.
No, but the other one's worse. I think that other one's worse. Like, I just don't get this card. You got to put all those type of cards in your deck to level, and then you don't even benefit from any of them. Like what?
No extra defense. Still
nothing.
He just. I'm just glass cannon. All. I liked him. I played with him before.
Yeah. Yes. I mean that is he's a problem. Yeah. You get him up there. So
Scully. Daredevil. I think he on a good team, so that and he got a lot of support cards for him. Yeah,
he definitely got a lot of help.
Dark Beast. Ooh,
you already know.
Don't leave him out there for me. I'll make me.
Well, and that's the problem because the length of the games now, you could definitely set up that. That's another element of what's gonna make this cool to play. Is like you can play the long game,
right,
and set up plays. With one MC. and protect them pretty much. So that knockout is going to be important if you see somebody scheming.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what she could do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he always got game. I mean, he good from far from good. This Deadpool, I mean, man, you could bring him late game. He'll level up quickly for some of the back end stuff.
It'd be interesting too when you start errata and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah, you gotta be a genius to play him. You know.
Yeah.
Without neutral plot twist, he's pretty useless.
Yes, he is.
Because
that means no spells. Yeah, for everybody who's wondering, there's no spells.
All right. Again, we look above and follow the same comments.
Yeah. At least they're right after each other.
Nobody really use him in competitive, but I think he got some game.
He does have game. Because in this one, you would change the target because there's no all wins, but he can still get it done.
Yeah, it's Doctor Strange still going to be Doctor Strange. Drawing cards, still drawing cards. I mean, lethal on the MC, but power creep stat-wise, But we still have game.
Yep.
I mean, the villain stuff with the Carly, is always good with Eagle, so we'll see how that plays out. And like I said, you can have a photo MC in the illustrated deck and vice versa along your MC. So that's something to take into consideration as well.
You have to see what things complement each other.
Yeah, you don't want to send nobody to your hand and make them disappear.
Right.
But if you want to play Electric, this way you need to be at.
Yep.
She got something
the
here.
Picture's even better.
She looks like she's cosplaying for Halloween.
Right, yeah. Like, damn, like, the lighting was that bad, Electra?
It is like a real ninja work, right.
Right.
Elsa, got game. Mm-hmm. She always get left out format because team thing, but, yeah, she's there.
Yep.
Maybe power creeped out, yeah. If you can make him work.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun card. That is a fun card.
I don't think he ever been good. I just don't know.
No. He's going to be hard to because I don't even think that matters with what you can do.
He might work in the late game, Falcon.
Yeah, because when you can, when you can bring him in when you can get your levels going up, but he has to level.
Okay, so Jamil asking, how does special location work? Can you clean both sets of special location if you have mixed MCs? No. So if you have a illustrated, so Jamil, just explain. If you play a photo and illustrate MC, like I say, you're playing Captain America and Deadpool, these two right here. If you choose to build an illustrated deck, you will not have any of the Avenger towers in your deck because that's a photo card. So if you have split MC, one of your MCs just won't have their wilds accessible to them. Didn't we tell him that already for the record?
I think he did.
Okay. Well, it's good to get that out there. Thankful action. Maybe he was thinking like what other people would think about this. I feel you, dog. I got you. Get a thumbs up. You can't see it, but the thumb is up. All right, back Falconer. Okay, so Jamil guys. So Falconer.
If you choose Falconer and you're running a photo deck, he's losing a lot. But
this is Fiend Fang Foom. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you play the support character.
Yeah.
Fox.
Way better.
Yeah, all right. Play the support character.
Yep. Way better.
Interesting here.
Yes, especially the fact if you like this is one of the MCs where you just put him in your deck for what he can do on level 1, right. And the abilities he'll give to some illustrated cards.
You could play him level 2 and get the location, start the location. He could just KO defend the MC. Yeah.
Yep. I mean he'll get the level 2, but the funny thing is, like if he's on the bench, he's missing a whole bunch of XP while you playing cards.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think if you gotta build your deck to build your level fast, but if you can get the location, getting a location harder than getting a level.
But I just think about having a friggin' Wolverine with range, That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see it from both sides of things, but
Right.
you got options. You got more options
Yep.
than you normally have.
Right.
And there are not many boys characters that really that good.
Oh.
Gambit, I think, always have game, but he get overshadowed, and he got a terrible team stamp.
And you know what he needs to do? He needs to go and make a name for himself.
Gamora, yeah, she power creeped out.
Yep.
She would never creeped in.
Yeah.
Ghost played a support character. Like he got some game, but you know.
You do way more with the support.
Ghost,
you can make it work, but
yeah, you can dodge some things.
I think you lose too many turns with her.
Right.
I mean, it's already gonna be a long game, and you gotta work to make her do something.
Ghost Rider, he might be power creep. Yeah.
I mean, he still got some protection built in, though. So.
I mean, some of the things you can mix people up with, yeah. I mean,
I don't know. That's shenanigans, but
I think you need
10 butt is a 10 butt.
I think in this format, you gotta be able to do some swinging, but he got a good team stamp.
Right.
I think he'd be a nice support if you try and make an illustrated character in the photo deck.
Right.
He might be the right guy, you know, just to buy you some time. I still think he run into the same problem he have in the regular format.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, move through. Hella intriguing one there. Support character, play the support character. I think he got some game.
He does.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He has a chance.
Right.
He has a shot, but if he levels, he's gonna be nothing but problems. But you got to make sure you get there.
Right. Homeland at 7 health.
Always good. How he sneaking to level 1?
I mean, it's just how we read him. But here he is, you know.
I hear you.
Huey, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what his. Every time I build him, I start building like I want to build somebody else.
Yeah, right. You get halfway through it, like, why am I doing this?
Right. Power creeped. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the formats where he'll get a shot. Not bad.
He won't punch people. He'll punch you.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I was thinking about that ice bed too. You could do all the combats and then tag him in and get it so that he's gonna see all those people ready.
Right.
So I mean, he only gets 3, but he only gets up to 3, and with no, I mean, he's got plot twists on Team to help. So
Iron Man. All Iron Man in the same.
Good one.
I like this Iron Man a lot.
Yep.
I like this Iron Man a little bit more though. Wow.
Yeah, that's your boy. That's your boy. That is your boy.
I like Ironmonger. And I think if you bring him late game, people can't really play around that. What, you're not going to play characters on turn 6 or 7 when I bring him in? There may be a spot for if you want to have fun.
Well, yeah, but you better be locked in if your team attacking.
Right. Yes, he went to the WWF. Her car was so bad.
Yeah.
WWE well, car. She's like, nah, y'all gonna do me like that?
Yo, and she might be the only wrestler that's in level 1.
There's a couple other ones.
Wow. Okay.
I like the JJ. I mean, because they were right on the cuffs. So like John, he still got game, but so if you play with a wrestler, you get the match. Regardless, they start on the bench. You get the match at the start of the game. I think some of them other matches may come into play. Like if you play an illustrated deck with a wrestler, you may put bulletproof on them.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's only affected that one wrestler. Right.
they're gonna create havoc. I know
Right.
that.
I mean, he got to be in early. If you can make it happen early, but without the neutral plot twist, it's going to be tough.
It is gonna be tough without the neutrals.
Because, like I said,
Boiling the point will be his best.
yeah, the Brotherhood plot twists are all aggressive, so.
But you have to have a whole protection package for him.
Infinity Attack is still.
I don't know. He'll level.
Right.
He will definitely level, but is it enough?
Right.
This is the format.
This game you can get the different more MCs out with the support character, but and a namesake, your boy Jamil.
There you go. There goes your boy. And he gonna be on the bench for the whole damn tournament. It's named after him. He ain't gonna see the light of day.
Kid Kaiju. This gonna be Earl's pick. Earl said he gonna make him work. If Earl's gonna make him work, this is the time.
Right.
Because I mean, you could set if you're gonna make him work, you could set up the board before he comes in.
Right.
And then just have you got to protect him to the start of the next turn, and you have all your pieces out. I mean, you putting a lot in the level for nothing. I mean, this like sending Trey Young to the Wizard for peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Kilmer, that's my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't speak back on here. He'll get the job done for sure. He's deceptive.
Another one of the wrestlers. But that 10 attack is still 10 attack.
Right. Once you get there.
Yeah.
But that's 3 of those, that's a tough one.
7 health, but is that even enough?
But it is not worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
If you're gonna go 7 health, you may want to look here. If health is what important to you. He power creeped out.
Yep.
Nobody gonna level you ever.
Ever.
I'm not familiar with the Ripleys. It was like before I played, I never really knew what she did, but here she is.
Well, she'd be okay. I mean, those power loaders are still power loaders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Luke Cage.
Well, he's got the right team, so he never not be a problem.
Madam Hydra.
That's very interesting too.
Right.
Because you got dual use for those cards. So I guess here's the question. You compare. So if you exhaust a resource to tag, she can still do Secret Empire on it.
Right, even in the exhausted location, you can still recruit from there, right?
Right, but the one that comes in has to go in exhausted as well.
No, you just recruiting it almost like you're playing it from your hand.
Well, I know, but right, and then it says replace that card with the top card of your deck face down. The new card that comes in has to be exhausted. Yeah. So because some people will look at that and say, well, that's how you could have an exhausted location.
Well, the thing is, so see, I don't think it'll come in because once at the beginning of recruit step, it count how many recruit points. It never adds more to it.
Okay.
So like I said, so does she have like 5 resources and 2 of them exhausted? If she put one of them exhausted, play that new one come in, she still only got 3 left. That don't generate a new resource.
Okay. So then it comes in.
Yeah, because normally. The way versus is played, it don't count that new resource. Mm-hmm. It could go, but since it's a new card being played, it still face up. But it won't. I mean, yeah, that's a small workaround, but that all it would be.
Right.
So
okay.
But like I said, some of the MC we probably see people draft like, "Oh, I got rules for you."
Right.
Magneto might be good late to KO some face down resources.
Yeah.
But the game may go too long where that won't make a difference.
And it's tough for him because you have to tag him in,
right,
and then make sure he's in at the beginning of the turn.
Now this be an interesting MC to bring in late game.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're getting those 2 XP for sure.
And then to make your X-Men this may be the mayor.
Mayor.
Taking time out. As soon as you see Sage, like, tag me out, coach.
Exactly.
Um,
Shoot, there's a couple cars that'll get in there and get it done for him.
yeah.
It's an interesting ability
Can,
you have out
can
there.
somebody make Mimic work?
Is it worth the headache?
I like him.
Yes.
She
And he's
always
got
had
time to
me.
be set up. Her in the illustrated deck that using plot twists that allow her to move would be good.
Right. But she don't have
She ain't-
access. The downside is she don't have access to a wild. But that's a small
Right.
price. But I mean, you only
Mhm.
got 4 greens. So like I said, what important to you? I mean, are you moving her with the location of the powers? Yeah.
Right.
Boy, that's a good artwork on that level too. That's a good.
Yes,
picture.
it is.
But
You might be able to look around your room and see it, huh?
right. But you should look at that and then just keep going.
Right.
Man, I like this. If she's available, I might take that Combat Master on the MC. Just sounds so good.
Yeah, it does. That's really strong.
I like Namor here.
Yeah.
I mean, to make Atlantis. I mean, once you make Atlantis, you're good for Atlantis for the rest of the game.
Yes, you are.
I mean, there's
I'd rather have the.
a lot of interesting stuff you could do here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because Nighthawk could be good too.
right, because you can wait till you get your
Yeah.
yellows. Yeah, wait till you get your yellows and bring them in.
3 concurrent turns. Yep. That's interesting.
I'm trying to go a little faster. We finishing this up. Because we still got about another 50 or 60 of these. Now, if you graduate
Professor
somebody, you'll be
X,
my
like you
hero.
Bless your heart, whoever tries that one. Listen, if you pair Professor X and Juggernaut up just because he's on the card, now that would be a funny duo.
I should have awards in these leagues for stuff like this.
Yeah, right?
She might have game if you really want to make her work, but I don't know why you would do that. Let's go. RPM.
RPM. Go ahead, Jamil. Talking all that trash with RPM. Sabretooth was always good.
Boy, this is a...
Ooh, that's another one.
Look at the picture on there.
Kid Kaiju status.
I got that on the wall.
But you know what? You could get them to level.
Ugh.
Because you tag them in and then do the work after they already attacked into the other MC that was there.
Oh, man. She had disappointed a lot of people. Silver Samurai. Jamil, his time to shine.
Oh, you know what? Did you make the point that... Oh, no. It's Ready Recover. So the exhausted locations... when you've spent them and it becomes your turn again, they ready and recover at the same time as the ready and recover stage, so you can spend them again after the ready and recover.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We may have to do a little small demo of a game or something just to show it off, but
throw something up there. But once you get it, it flows. It works well.
So this is the MC squad. Sonya Blade seeming really good here.
He is good. I remember you made it work. Spidey.
Spike in the illustrated deck to get all locations. You don't need none of his wows. Might be good.
Never bad. Starlight, if you want to make it work. Storm.
I mean, if you bring her in late at the end of your turn, if you have at least these locations, you can have the other MC get out there, get the locations out.
Yep.
Bring her in. She get her XP.
Yeah, that she could be a problem.
Like I said,
one too.
But she got to see the basic location appear.
Oh,
but you can see what's in your hand too.
Right. Well, she'll be fighting for her life. You better have a Mirage or something.
She trying to help her boyfriend and hanging on that fence with the socks on.
You see? Hey, she wearing the rest of the trash bag.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
No. No, they threw so much stuff on that card too, like it was gonna mask the fact that he was trash.
If we put more cologne on this shit, do it still smell like shit? Yes.
Yes,
It does.
Yes, it does. And 8-4 is just disgusting for a Spider-Man character, but I mean, I know there's decline, but come on. And then you lose it when you level.
But he got the team stamp.
Well, oh yeah, let me take it back. He got the team stamp for sure.
Super Scroll. I need Sean here. He had me a winner to sing the song. Supreme Leader. Talos is interested.
Yeah.
Taskmaster.
The fact, man, yeah. It's funny because you got to make him work, which is why I understand why he's rated 1. But anybody who knows what they're doing, that is a high level MC.
Yeah, we just wanted a lot of one.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see that anybody else. The
Maker. That'd be interesting.
The Master. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. Yeah, you could KO them like that. The Aliens. The Terrible Thing.
The Terrible Thing? Oh, wait. And it's so bad because the other one is so good.
Right. I like this Thor, but...
I do not.
Okay. I don't like this one.
Level. It's just the level.
Wow. I don't like this one.
Nope. Both of them are trash.
This one I think could be a late game because you can make sure you have your Frigga.
Right. Yeah, and then once he levels, he is a problem.
Right. So. Uatu.
Yes, if he's ever, he is the only one that will enable you to do whatever you wanted. All those things you're trying to do, right. He can make it happen.
Right. From the back row.
Right.
Auction. Oxiva. You think about? I know you think about your boy. I know you had to say it out loud, but I know you'll be thinking about him.
Right, he might have to break out of his free for all.
I mean,
status.
especially if you could level him, get him to the late game with these big support characters coming out. Like I don't care who you are, I'm gonna send my one drop into you. Have fun with that.
Get out of the way. We gonna clear the way. We gonna make it happen.
Yeah, he already been terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Walter Skinner, he dressed in his level 2 like he went to the store to pick up milk.
Baby ain't gonna pick up the milk. I gotta go get it. You got it.
Man, let me roll out of bed. Never bad.
Fucky, can you set things up for him? I mean, if you bring him in.
But like my thing is his level 1 and 2 are still way better than his level 3 because of the keywords they got.
Well, right. I hear you, but yeah.
Oh, and we got to clarify this too. So, if you're using Zemo and you activate a team up, and your other character is Winter Soldier, does that level Zemo?
No, like I said, it only look for support characters in that.
Right, okay.
So yeah, we just saying support characters, still checking for support characters for more thing, but like I said, we may be talking about a lot of this during the draft. Like I said, there's a lot of things, we can't cover everything, and I wasn't about to make a long handbook. If you get to levels 5, you'd be paying expensive to get him out if you try to move him out. But if you at level 5, you balling.
Right, yeah. You at level 5, he ain't coming out. You gonna pay it, and the card gonna look at you and say, "Come on, dog."
Yeah. And then finally the Spider-Verse. Well, it's good luck with that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a brave individual. But again, they got the plot twist.
Right, yeah.
They got
they could be a second MC.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap this up for us. We're going to probably do something, maybe do a brief beginning of a game so we can see it in action so people can see what's going on.
Right.
All right. Anything else you want to get out there?
Hey, just happy to be playing versus. The game is here. Let's have fun.
All right. Well, I'll be posting more things. We'll go from there. But check this out. Have any questions? Definitely reach out. We'll go from there.
Peace.
Yeah. Have a good night, good day. Peace as well. And I think I ended it. I don't know if we're still talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?